Uh, the Rubik's Cube. To some of you, it may be a fascinating and intricate piece of plastic which is highly addicted to tamper with, yet no matter how many sophisticated moves you think you're making, you are yet to solve it. And instead, you are taking one step forward and two steps back. Another portion of you might be thinking, hey, I could solve that in any mixed state, in any ship shape. Now, if you know somebody who can solve the Rubik's Cube, well, they're probably the smart cookie in the group, right? Well, I mean, you must have a bit more knowledge than everybody else to be able to solve such a creatively crafted cube composed of smaller cubes which work within a network of links with each individual cube creating a new path to meet its end with every turn. But they always say the same thing, right? Dude, you just gotta memorize some algorithms. It's easy. But wait, what if it really is that easy? What if all you have to do is memorize a few algorithms and then when put to use, well, you've done it. You've solved the puzzle. Didn't take too much skill. I mean, all you had to do was understand that in any way that this cube was mixed up, following a particular procedure will get you to the end successfully. What if we replaced Rubik's Cube with life? What if it's the same principle? What if you don't have to be a scholar to make all the cash, dollars? What if you can be a donkey-looking freak with no fashion, who ain't handsome, but you can still end up with the majestic, tall-standing stallions? Step one, remember that the hardest is always found in the easiest. It's always the easier things that seem impossible, right?
Yo, bro, I dare you to go say hi to those girls over there.
Did your palms suddenly become sweaty? Did your knees become weak? Did your arms become heavy? Did your fresh out the dryer sweater suddenly become covered in your mom's spaghetti? Think about it. In reality, all I have to do is walk up to that cute yet intimidating part of females and simply say, hi. I must overcome the difficulty barrier which was never even existent. So I do it. Hi. The white side is now finished. Step two, failing is sometimes your best friend. Like a psychological yin-yang, without failure, there is no success. Sure, you've lived a great life, but does that really mean you've succeeded? I mean, how can you be certain that you'll never color outside the lines when the only thing in your poetry books, coloring books, pandas, polar bears, and zebras? Did you fail? Great, that means you've successfully sorted the middle layer. Step three, why work all day to earn a small sum of money, which the bulk of will be spent on tasteless food and unnecessary medicine for the sole purpose to only let you live for another day so that you may make the same amount of money and repeat yesterday? So make sure, when the reaper comes, the only thing he can take from you is your breath. Only when you realize that it's not how many years we can stay on this earth, but how good the years were, only then will the Rubik's Cube and, in turn, your life be complete.